stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Tiagz in the building.
What's up, bro?
Ontario in the building.
Yes, sir.
I got it
yes,
right.
Sir.
Come on, man. What's up?
What's up, bro? Thank
you
you for
feeling,
having
man?
me. Good, man. Good. Tired. Going back and forth with
Traveling a lot?
traveling, but I'm here, man.
Things have been going very well lately.
Dude, very well. Very
Very
well.
well.
It's almost like it's hard to believe. Like, I feel like, like I've worked so much, failed so much, and the fact that things are already happening now, it's like, what the fuck? Like,
The man behind a lot of your favorite TikTok sounds.
yes, sir. That's me.
I'm excited to pick your brain, though, because it's interesting. Because it's like, we've had a lot of debates on this show about, like, the pros and cons of, like, TikTok songs. And,
Yeah.
blowing up off TikTok, right? I want to get your opinion. Obviously, we know some of the pros for you, but what have been some of, like, the pros that you see from the music taking off on TikTok and being able to, build a music career out of it? And what have been maybe some of the cons that you feel like you faced?
Yeah, so pros, how fast you blow up is insane. I remember I was blowing up during the pandemic, and I had like 4 or 5 viral songs, and that those songs reached like the 10 millions really, really quick. And I guess like the cons is, one, people not knowing the artist behind the song. 2, taking the song like if it was just a sound and not a song, because a lot of these TikTok sounds, they blow up, they're crazy amount of views, but sometimes it doesn't translate as well. So it's like something that I had to me personally deal with and see what works with that. But in terms of like cons, man, it's like, all the labels that are at your feet, everyone wants to sign you.
This is a pro, not a con.
This is the pros. This is the pros. Yeah, I'm going back to the pros. Just my brain's a little
You're good.
fried
Just
right
got off
now.
the plane. It's
But
fine.
yeah. But yeah, those are pros and cons. Again, I especially the artist behind the song. I had to do so many videos to just tell people like, hey guys, like
This is me.
This is me. I'm the
Yeah.
guy behind the song. Until this day, like even that, I have a new song and stuff like that. I still remind people like, hey, I also made these, and there's still people that are like, what the hell, you made those? I didn't even know that.
Right.
So
the song you did today,
yeah,
which is called
Takata.
Takata.
Takata. Yeah.
Super fire, by the way.
Thank you,
I love
bro.
how
Thank
Whitey's
you.
involved in it too.
Yes, sir. Yeah. That was a funny story on how it was.
We'll get to that, but I want to. But with the TikTok thing, like even fighting for people to know who you are too, right? Like, are you at the point now where you're just kind of like tired of trying to be like, yo, this is me? I'm sure obviously a lot of people know who you are now.
Yeah.
But that's like, I feel like a battle that is like a never ending cycle. It's like for every new song,
Yeah.
you get like millions of people who are like, oh, this song's fire, like Takata is fire, but like they still don't know who you are because this is their first time hearing it too.
Yeah, true.
And they just might have write it off as just like it's a TikTok sound.
Yeah.
They won't even think about the person behind it too.
Yeah. So wait, what was the question?
Are you still fighting for like people to know who you
Okay,
are?
yeah. So during years, I had that like thing that I needed people to know who made the song. But at some point, everyone was just getting tired of that. I was even myself getting tired of it. I wasn't making new music. It was just focused on that. And then I just, I decided to let it really go and just focus on making the new music. And I feel with this new one, it's different. Like it's starting to be something different. And but yeah, I went through it. I feel like I had like an ego that like, I had to show people that no, I'm the guy that made that song. I'm the guy. But I've done it so much, bro, that I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna finally let it go. And
Do you feel like that weight's now gone off your shoulders? That
yeah, because I decided now to just make music, not just for the platform TikTok, but just make music, and I'm in a such better place than before. So yeah.
Did you ever fight that battle of because obviously with everything really going well for you and quickly too during the pandemic and going viral now, did you ever have those like mental battles of like dealing with people disliking the songs or negative comments? Because it's like one thing if you put a video out and it gets like one negative comment, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But that's someone who might only have like 1,000 views on a video.
Okay,
you're getting like millions of views, right?
Yeah.
So like, how did you handle all that attention so quickly coming to you? And then also, how did you handle, because, you know, as much as amazing things come with this, there's also a lot of negativity, a lot of negative comments and people. How did you also deal with that negativity too?
Yeah, bro. So when I was making these songs during the pandemic, I was doing it so much and I was getting so much success, but I overdid it. You know, it's like I like this Batman quote. It's like you become a hero, but long enough, if you stay long enough, you become the villain. And I feel like that happened to me because I was doing the same shit. Because as soon as I went viral, I was like, I gotta redo this. Right. And I did it so much. Then I was getting hate comments. And then I would use those hate comments to like fuel more hate. Like I'd just troll. And something that I learned throughout all that process of getting hate comments is like, you know, someone that comments, first of all, you don't even know them. And second of all, if someone's wasting time to comment something negative, that means something is going on through their life. You know, if I see something right now and I don't even like it, I'm not even gonna bother wasting time on commenting. So it's also understanding, you know, like, you're going to get praise, you're going to get hate. And at the end of the day, you know, you just got to do what you got to do, you know. Like, I have a vision in mind, and I learned to just focus on doing the vision. And if I get hate, which, you know, I understand. Like, sometimes I'll check the account, and I'm like, okay, I understand why this person is hating. It's because maybe this person actually wishes to be in my place, but they need to throw hate so they can justify how much of a loser they are and not actually pursuing what they're going to pursue. Yeah. So, it was it was a learning process. It was definitely a learning process.
Very well put. I ain't gonna lie, that was very well put.
Oh, thank you.
With I know you started off as like a dancer because we were talking about it a little bit before the interview started. With the dancing to like the music pipeline, like how did that kind of make it? How did you go from just being a dancer to then also being the artist and making music and whatnot?
Yeah, so I was a dancer for like the longest time, like 13 years, bro. And dance was like my shit. I wanted to be like biggest dancer in the world. And at some point, man, I was, you know, back in Ottawa, there's this event called Blues Fest. And, you know, there was all these artists that would go. And, bro, everybody was so excited. And then I started to realize, like, yo, a lot of people don't know, like, these big dancers. Like, you know, every dancer has the dream to, like, dance behind the scenes for like Chris Brown
or Beyonce,
right?
Yeah.
And in my mind, I was like, damn, I want to be a Beyonce. I want to be Chris Brown. I want to be that guy. So, bro, and then I started to listen to music, and I was like, man, like I really want to do this. And yeah, I think it was because of that event that happened, and I was like, you know what? I think I didn't feel fully satisfied, so I was like, I'm gonna start music, bought my equipment on Craigslist, whatever, and then just start recording. I fell in love with music. Yeah,
that's fire. What's your nationality?
Venezuelan.
Yeah, from Venezuela. Have you, with all the Spanish music you've been putting out too, have you been getting like the reach outs a lot from like the Spanish community, like artist wise? Like,
yeah, crazy.
Who's been like the craziest one?
You got it. Damn. I don't know if I can say it.
Say it.
Cause they told me to keep it.
Oh, they told you to keep it
low
private?
key and
stuff.
Okay,
then give me another one.
But it is gonna like, cause there's a remix coming.
Okay, so they're on the remix.
It's gonna be like on the remix. Yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah, just crazy.
Okay, well besides that person, which you'll tell me off the camera, right?
Yeah.
Who's like next, like right there?
Like in the Spanish community?
The Spanish world, yeah.
I mean, that was one labels, but I don't think they count as people.
But you feel like that through the Spanish music community, you have been getting like that love.
Yeah. Especially like big influencers have been using it and stuff like that, and also getting reached out.
Fire. One thing about the Spanish community, we gonna support each other, right?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, bro. Just the remix. Like I feel like the TACATA remix is just crazy. Like that's gonna.
I feel like I know who it is, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna hold my guess to myself.
You'll tell me off camera. Then.
Yeah, I'll tell you off camera. But I gotta guess, and I feel like there's like a very logical. It's a very like logical pick on who this is.
Okay.
But we'll see off camera.
Interesting. Okay.
But I think like it's cool because I personally don't think I've ever met an artist, like a Spanish artist from Canada yet. I'm sure there are more. But I don't think this is like you're the first one that I've ever really met. So like I also wanted to kind of get like a gauge on like for you, because I already know like what it's like for like a New York Spanish artist to make music and try to connect with back home.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of
Okay.
Puerto Ricans, Dominicans. I'm Puerto Rican, so like it's always interesting to figure out that dynamic of like how your music is received in America and then back home,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
How do you feel like as like a Venezuelan Canadian artist, right? Do you feel like you've been able to be accepted back home too for the sound?
Surprisingly, yeah, and I wasn't even trying to like connect with like the people back at
Like they
home.
weren't the main demo that you were just
Exactly.
like, yeah.
I was just promoting it, and it's crazy because like it blew up in the Spanish community, and then suddenly, my audience is fully English, and then suddenly I go live, bro. Spanish people, just Spanish, Venezuela, Colombia, Mexico, just everywhere, and I'm like, oh shit. We were even talking about it, and I'm like, damn. And that's just TikTok. TikTok just did its job.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. And it's cool to see people from my own country even
Right.
saying like, oh, like, but everyone thinks I'm Arab looking, right? Everyone thinks that I'm Middle Eastern.
Bro, everybody thinks I'm everything else.
Yeah.
I'm Puerto Rican. Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We right there.
Bro,
We
I
right
feel
there.
you, man. I get Lebanese, Pakistani.
I get Italian. I get Middle
shit.
Eastern.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same, bro. Yeah, same shit.
It's like the pain of being like a little
Yeah,
fair-skinned
yeah,
Hispanic, right?
yeah,
But I
yeah.
think it's cool because it's like you're able. What's cool about TikTok that I'm glad you just said about the Spanish people being in the replies and shit
Yeah.
like that is that when you look up your videos and you look up reactions, and I was going through all them. Obviously, you see like the Charlie D'Amelio's with the dances. You see the Kai Cenats, which just happened.
Yeah.
Right. Congratulations on that. That's super tough.
Yeah. That was the reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, that was fake.
You faked it.
Fake.
Oh, you did one of those.
Yeah, I did fake, but it worked so well.
It did work well. I will give
Yeah,
you that.
but I had to be honest. I couldn't just
Yeah, you
say
couldn't
like,
just do
oh,
that.
thanks for no. It was fake. It was fake.
I've seen those, but I feel like yours was like the most well done.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, editing skills.
I seen some of my artist friends do it, but I think that yours was probably like the most like convincing.
Damn. Okay. Damn.
But put it this way: so like seeing like the Charlie D'Amelio's do the dances to it, but then also seeing like people from Spanish countries reacting to it and appreciating the sound, and just kind of seeing how you're able to like two very different worlds, and you're able to like
True.
bring those together
And
with the
I
music.
purposely wanted to do that. That's exactly why the first line of that song is I don't speak Portuguese.
Yeah.
I can speak Inglés, but Inglés is English, but Inglés is Spanish.
Yeah.
And then I put Spanish. And I purposely did that because I didn't want to just hit the Spanish community. I also wanted to get the English people involved. And it worked out great. And now literally because I saw the how it worked, I'm starting to do it in different languages now. Like I did it in Moroccan, Arabic, French.
I think I saw them. I saw the
yeah,
rock
yeah.
one on
and they're
TikTok.
all
yeah.
blowing up in those countries, which is
So you got like
crazy.
a versions type thing going
Every
on.
version
Okay, yeah.
just knocking them down one by one. Yeah,
That's fire,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
What's another version you're gonna do besides the remix?
I want to try to maybe do like every language version, but we have the remix. Yeah, but I think the remix is just gonna.
It's gonna blow everything out the water.
Yeah, bro, because it's such a crazy look. It's like two artists from two different worlds, and I'm
Two extra
blessed.
artists on the remix, or is it just you're saying?
No,
you
so
just-
me and
somebody
two
else.
artists.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's just a crazy blessing, especially coming from the TikTok world. I feel like a lot of people from the TikTok world and artists, they don't really get accepted in like the mainstream artistry
facts.
and stuff like that. It's viewed as like, but it's a blessing. It's a blessing.
Fire, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when do we have a date for the remix yet or no?
No date yet,
But coming soon.
but coming soon. Yeah. Yesterday, literally, I had to go to LA for that reason.
Oh,
So,
okay, word.
But yeah. As soon as business, blah 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 gets done,
We out of here.
out.
Fire, man. Well,
Yeah.
congrats on everything.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Before we get up out of here, Cal's question. Come on, let's go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Cal's Questions.
Oh damn.
Tiagz, question for you. With all the crazy amount of content you made, viral songs, co-signs like Abe was saying from all of these crazy big names, how do you continue to keep yourself engaged and excited when coming to new music? How do you when you're going to make a new song, how do you feel how do you go about trying to one up yourself from the last time?
I used to have that problem because I went viral and then I was like, oh, I gotta make something better. But I think the answer is I had to just let go of the past and just make something that is valuable to me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Cause trying to it was always trying to make something better than the last one. always ends up like a fail for me.
Yeah.
So I just do something that I'm like, damn, this is hard, and then that's where I go with. Yeah.
Good question, Cal. Oh, almost forgot. You were gonna tell me how Wifey got on the song.
Yes, that's an interesting story. So usually when I make music, I just I go to the gym, I come back, and then I have my laptop and I'm ready to make music. But this time, we actually had to go to the movies, right? So I think like I took a shower and everything. I was still like literally in my robe. I was not planning on making music, and then I just like sat, and then I just started like making a beat, and I'm like, oh shit, this shit's fire. And then the next day, I was trying to record. I don't speak Portuguese. I can speak English. Dale mamá con tu tacata. But then I was like, damn, like I need a girl voice on this. Like I don't know. I'm not really feeling.
Doing the ad-libs. Yeah, I know exactly what you're looking. I know exactly what you're
Yeah,
talking
I
about.
needed like a girl voice. It was sick. And then I told like, hey babe, can you like help me out? And then I recorded her like 20 times. Literally, I was standing and then she was like right here because we had one mic and one headphones. I'm like, babe, do it. And then just recorded it. And then I just put it together, and that was it.
Seen the workout?
Yeah, it worked out. Yeah. Now, like, I'm making her do On the Radar, bring her here.
You got her coming everywhere now?
Huh?
You got her coming everywhere with you?
Yes. Full artist without, But no, she's great.
Fine, man. Well, again, congrats on everything.
Thank you, bro.
Remix on the way. Performance out now, so go check that out. Before we get up out of here, anything else you want to let the people know, where they can follow you, all that good stuff. Now it's time to do it. This camera right here.
I am Tiagz everywhere. Shout out to On the Radar.
Yep.
These guys are the shit. And On the Radar.
There we
Check
go.
it out.
Well, look, man. Go run up that performance. Go run up the remix once it's out. Make sure you go follow him. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love is free. Support is free. But try to do that. Till next time, Tiagz On the Radar. We out. Bow. My guy. Love.
Thank you, bro.